Welcome to Money Decoded, where we break down personal finance, one concept at a time. Let's decode today's topic. Your credit score dropped 40 points last month and you have no idea why. You paid everything on time. You didn't max out cards. You didn't apply for new credit. So what happened? One of 5 invisible mistakes that the new credit scoring models in 2026 punish harder than ever before. These aren't the mistakes your parents warned you about. These are the ones nobody talks about because most people don't know the rules change. Mistake number 3? 63% of people are making it right now thinking they're being responsible. I'm going to show you the 5 credit score mistakes destroying scores in 2026 and exactly how to fix each one this week. Before we begin, a quick disclaimer. This content is for educational and informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Please consult with a qualified financial advisor before making any major decisions. Mistake 1. Paying off old collections without negotiating deletion first. You finally pay that old collection thinking it will help your score. Your score drops 30 to 50 points instead. Here's why. The new FICO 10T and VantageScore 4.0 models that rolled out in late 2025 treat paid collections differently than old models. When you pay an old collection, the collection agency reports the payment. The last activity date updates to the current month. Suddenly a 5-year-old collection looks like a fresh problem to the algorithm. The scoring model sees recent negative activity and hammers your score. Real example. Person had medical collection from 2020 for $800. Score was 680. Paid it in full in January 2026. Score dropped to 632 within 2 weeks. 48-point drop from doing the right thing the wrong way. The fix? Never pay a collection without getting pay for delete in writing first. Send a letter to the collection agency saying you'll pay in full in exchange for complete deletion from all 3 bureaus. Get written confirmation before paying anything. 40 to 60% of agencies agree to this. They want the money. You want the deletion. No deletion agreement, no payment. Mistake 2. Closing old credit cards you don't use. This has always hurt scores, but 2026 models punish it significantly harder. Closing an old card damages you 3 ways. First, it reduces total available credit, spiking your utilization percentage. Second, it reduces average age of accounts. Third, and this is new in 2026, it triggers payment diversity reduction. The models want to see you managing multiple credit types simultaneously. Close accounts and the model thinks you're simplifying because you can't handle complexity. Total damage. 40 to 90 points depending on your profile. Worst for people with only 3 to 5 cards total. The fix? Keep old cards open. Put one small recurring charge on each. Netflix on card 1, Spotify on card 2. Set autopay for full balance. Cards stay active. Limits stay high. Account age keeps growing. 0 effort after setup. If a card has an annual fee, call the issuer and product change to a no-fee version. This preserves your history without ongoing cost. Mistake 3. Letting cards report 0 balance every month. 63% of people make this mistake. You pay cards in full before the statement closes thinking you're being responsible. The credit models think you're not using credit at all. Card issuers report your balance once per month on your statement closing date. Pay to 0 before that date and they report 0 to the bureaus. Do this every month and the models see 0 utilization across all accounts. That looks like you have credit but don't use it. The 2026 models specifically penalize 0 utilization. The algorithm interprets it as you don't need credit, you're not demonstrating ability to manage balances, or you're gaming the system. Optimal utilization. 1 to 9% reported. Not 0. Not 30%. Between 1 and 9. Real example. Person had 5 cards. Paid all to 0 before statement closing for 2 years. Score plateaued at 720. Changed to letting 1 to 5% report. Score jumped to 768 in 4 months. 48 points from using credit visibly. The fix? Pay cards down before statement closes but leave 1 to 5% to report. Statement closes on the 15th? Pay balance down to 1 to 5% on the 14th. Let that report. Pay the remainder after the statement closes but before due date. 0 interest paid. Models see active usage at low utilization. Example. $5,000 limit. You spent $800. Pay $750 on the 14th, leaving $50. The $50 reports when statement closes. Pay the $50 after statement date. 0 interest. Perfect payment history. Score improves. Mistake 4. Applying for store cards for discounts. One hard inquiry costs 3 to 5 points. Not devastating, but the new models look at inquiry velocity. Multiple inquiries in 6 months trigger exponential penalties. 1 inquiry in 6 months equals 3 to 5 point drop. 3 inquiries in 6 months equals 25 to 40 point drop, not 9 to 15. The model sees credit-seeking behavior indicating financial stress. The penalty accelerates. Store cards are particularly bad. You save $20 at Target opening a red card. That inquiry costs 30 points. Planning a mortgage soon? That 30-point drop could cost thousands in higher interest rates. You saved 20 and lost 3,000. The fix? Never apply for credit for a discount. Only apply when you've researched the card and you're not planning major credit applications for 12 months. Use pre-qualification tools first. Most issuers offer soft pull pre-qual that doesn't hurt your score. Only apply after pre-qualifying successfully. Mistake 5. Ignoring your credit report until you need credit. 30% of reports contain errors. Every error costs points. Some cost 50 to 100 points. The 2026 models are less forgiving because they assume you're monitoring. If an error sits for 2 years undisputed, the model treats it as valid. Your failure to dispute confirms accuracy in the algorithm's view. Real example. Person applied for mortgage. Report showed maxed card from identity theft 18 months prior. 90-point score damage. Disputing took 90 days. Couldn't get the mortgage rate they qualified for. Cost $75,000 extra in interest over 30 years because they waited to check their report. The fix? Check reports from all 3 bureaus every 4 months rotating. AnnualCreditReport.com gives 1 free per bureau per year. Pull Experian in January, TransUnion in May, Equifax in September. Dispute errors immediately. 20 minutes checking could save tens of thousands in better loan terms. Common errors. Accounts not yours. Late payments you didn't make. Accounts showing open you closed. Incorrect limits. Collections for debts paid or never owed. Unauthorized inquiries. Bankruptcies not yours. Why these hurt worse in 2026? The new models use trended data. They look at how balances and payments change over time, not just current status. Balances trending up signals financial stress even with on-time payments. Balances trending down gets rewarded even at higher utilization. The models predict future default risk based on trajectory. Paying a collection updates activity date and triggers recency penalty. Closing cards changes utilization trend negatively. Zero reporting makes you invisible to trend analysis. Multiple inquiries show credit-seeking trajectory. Undisputed errors become assumed valid. Good news. Fix these and new models reward you faster. Positive trends recognized in 3 to 6 months instead of 12 to 24. Bad trajectory hurts faster. Good trajectory helps faster. Action plan this week. Pull your report from 1 bureau. Check for errors and dispute anything incorrect immediately. Review cards you're paying to 0 before statement closing. Adjust strategy to let 1 to 5% report each month. Don't close old cards you're not using. Instead, put small recurring charges on them and set autopay. Commit to no new credit applications for 12 months unless absolutely necessary. Have collections? Research pay for delete and draft letters before sending any payment. The new credit models in 2026 are more sophisticated but also more responsive. Make the right moves and your score improves within months instead of years. Make these 5 mistakes and you're fighting an uphill battle the algorithm is designed to punish. Next time on Money Decoded, we're exposing how your salary is being stolen by AI with mathematical proof that productivity gains go to companies while wages stagnate. If you think you're paid fairly for AI-enhanced work, you need the numbers. 5 mistakes in 2026. Paying collections without deletion, closing old cards, zero balance reporting, store card inquiries, ignoring reports. Fix these and your score recovers fast. And that's how this works. If this showed you mistakes you're making, subscribe for strategies that work in 2026 instead of outdated advice. Thanks for watching. And that's how this works. If this helped you understand money better, Subscribe for weekly financial deep dives. Thanks for watching.